Good evening, everybody. 13 WREX is Ethan Wiles live at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where tonight the Milwaukee Bucks are playing host to the Houston Rockets, and the Bucks are simply dominant here on the Fiserv Forum court, 13-2 at home this season. And like I mentioned, they welcome the Houston Rockets and a special guest from the 815. Fred VanVleet, the Auburn grad, returns to Milwaukee, returns to the state line area for the first time since moving over from Toronto to Houston. He was here last year when he brought up a bunch of kids from Auburn High School, and once again he's doing that again tonight. Should be an epic crowd tonight. As I talked to Fred's mother about a month ago, she said that they have about 3 busloads worth of kids expected to be coming up here tonight, getting the chance to watch Fred play, and just as Fred has always done, giving back to his community and giving kids a chance to see that they too can succeed if they simply, bet on themselves, like his life motto has always. And as for this game tonight, it's a tale of two tapes. The Bucks, like I said, dominating once again like they have for the last couple of seasons, second place in the Eastern Conference. For the Rockets, they've been struggling this year, 13-9 entering tonight's game, but Fred VanVleet averages just about 16.4 points a game entering tonight's game. Of course, though, you always got to worry about the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just Wednesday night, he put up 60 points against the Pacers, and of course, the whole mess with him going after the ball, chasing after the ball. We'll see if he goes after any basketballs here tonight on his home floor against the Rockets, but should be a very fun matchup. Always good to see Fred come out and play a good game in front of his fans and his family, and I'm sure, like I mentioned, there's going to be tons of 815 in the crowd. Last year when I was up here, we saw a bunch of Rockford gear being worn up here at the Fiserv Forum, and like I mentioned, should be fun to see that up here again tonight. The weather is great outside, but if you always want to come inside and check out a game here in Milwaukee, it is a great arena. Their holiday season setup is all ready to go, and I've been out here getting set as they're getting set for pregame here, and the vibes in here are simply great. So expecting a big crowd here at the Fiserv Forum, and that's not just the Rockford population that is up here in terms of the cheering crowd for Fred VanVleet tonight. You know it's always big, but tonight it should be a little bit bigger. We'll have much more coming up from this one tonight at 10. We'll hope to get a chance to speak with Fred after the game. They got a quick flight to Cleveland, so I'm not too sure if we'll be able to speak with him after the game tonight, but if so, we'll talk to a couple of the kids that were up here tonight, and we'll hopefully catch some of the Rockford natives that are out here tonight. We'll have that coming up at 10 o'clock from here in the Fiserv Forum. Reporting here at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, 13 WREX is Ethan Wiles. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.